Today definitely health and fitness. I know I talked a little bit about health and fitness yesterday. Just a little smidget I did yesterday, and I wanted to come back and like wheel and come again because I was sharing with you guys that when somebody is losing the weight, a lot of time people tend to encourage you and inspire you and, give you all of that nice little, you're doing a great job, you're doing so awesome, you're looking good. And, people be watching you, and people that you least expecting is watching you on your weight loss or weight gain journey. So, what I've noticed is that many of us do not go and attack the situation by just also having the same smoke when it comes to telling individuals like, hey, I've noticed bam bam, you could, I think that that's a very sensitive topic when you have to tell somebody sorry about that, when you have to tell somebody that they're a little fluffy. It's not perceived, it's not normal, it's more normal once people watch you fall off the wagon and then retract yourself back and get back on it. It's more normal for them to compliment you that way than for them to try to, have a conversation with you when you're going off of the wagon. So, health and fitness, I want to talk today in regards to that because I just want to know from your perspective, would you be offended if somebody respectfully pull you to the side and just share with you, hey, I noticed that you gain a few pounds, and is everything okay? I mean, would people have the same concerns with you? Don't tell them that since the EFP. I'm battling because, well, why they told it to me, sis? I know. Oh my God. A few weeks ago, I said the same thing. I was like, no. I mean, I know the situation, right? But then I was just had a moment yesterday. I was like, everybody be telling you, you're losing, but nobody's telling you you're gaining it. And Sister EFP said, no, don't tell them anything. And she said, I already know. Okay, sis. Okay, I'm gonna give you that one. That's true too. But I mean, I think it's the same caring because when people are losing the weight, the care that people share with them about, the good thing that they're doing by losing it, I think it should be the same energy though. I want the same energy. If my husband had never told me in that response to, no, honey, it's not the dryer shrinking your clothes, it's your, you know, it's you, I would have never mentally gotten that space where, yes, it hurt my feelings because everybody feel like they're skinny. I don't care how thick you get, you still feel it. You could get into that little spaghetti dress. You know what I'm talking about. And I would have never been there now. And normally my mom is very, very boom, bombastic side eye. Okay, my mother will tell you in a second, a little thick, your stomach is hanging over already. Like, she literally an island mom. They're gonna give it to you, but she's not around me right now. She's not around. She is back on the island. She don't even know that I'm coming up, so I definitely know that I gotta pull my little stomach in, halfway cinch, because she gonna be telling me and calling everybody out who look a little big back. But it's hard. It's hard. And then sometimes we can't see it on our own, because I went to the point where I was eating so much I could not see besides the clothes, and I was blaming the dryer for shrinking my clothes, but I couldn't see. I felt like I was the same weight the whole time until I stepped on the scale. I actually didn't step on the scale until my husband nicely told me, you know what, babe? He said, it's not the dryer, it's you. And then I had like a wake up call. It's like your eyes lie to you. Do you know your eyes lie sometimes? Oh my God, your eyes can lie to you, because I was looking at myself and I was like, I'm good. I'm good. I look good. As long as I can still feel a little flatness on the top of my tummy. And, I had the burge, that little bottom we call it the fupa. We had that lower little fupa there where you ladies know what I'm talking about, where you're looking over, you can barely see the top of your toes. Then you know you have a little issue you need to work on. But I felt like I was good because up here was good, but then down here it was just spread, and I was going wide and wide, wide, and I was like, this is not right. And then everything you put on, you just look like the dryer to shrink your clothes, But I was very happy that I had a wake up call. It was painful. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. When my husband told me that, I went in the shower and I cried because I knew he was right. I was just in denial because I didn't want to receive nobody telling you you're a little fluffy and you need to unbig your back. Nobody want to hear that. So, like I said yesterday, and I'm saying it again today, we can come join me and we're gonna unbig our back together. Okay? Because my back, listen, I had like three layers of back on me, you know, love handles. Girl, I had some stuff going on. I had two stomachs. You know what I'm talking about. You ladies know what I'm talking about when I say two stomach. You have one hair that comes from the side and it connects the portion in the front. You know that little love handles like this show right here. And then you have the mean one, which is the bottom one. And then sometimes some people get stomach all the way from up here all the way down. So I had all of that, guys. My bras, I'll put my bra on and they will disappear inside of my love handles, my back fat, what they call big back. I had three backs. So it would just loose, it would just get lost all the way up in there, you know. I know that's a lot of information there, but I'm just letting you all know of how in denial I was. And until I had a wake up call, that was when I said, you know what, we need to make a change. And I'm here to tell you guys, 6 months ago, I made a change. I cried first. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I'm a cry. So I went in the bathroom, I cried, and then I had a reality check. And I said, Lord, I cannot do this by myself. On my own effort, ain't no way I was gonna be able to lose over 30 pounds and still losing, by the way. Ain't no way. I needed assistance. So I went and I got me a nutritionist. My insurance covered it. You don't need a nutritionist. You just need to be focused. I mentally was not focused when it comes. Oh my gosh, hold on. I had, a lift ride that came in, and I was like, I'm not taking that because I want to talk to you all about unbigging our back. Oh, and we're going to talk about unbigging our back together. So I ended up going and figuring out I needed assistance. So I got a nutritionist, and she has helped me. She left now, but she has helped me tremendously throughout my journey. And I just want you guys to know, can you hear me, by the way? If you all can still hear me, because I just got a call and y'all know how it is with, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, because I just got a call in the, and it normally just cuts the it mutes the whole thing. So if you can hear me, give me a little thumbs up and let me know. Okay, good, good, good. So the nutrition is basically just showed me how to reintroduce eating to me. Instead of me eating, living to eat, I was eating to live, meaning smaller portions. Guys, I went from a big plate that y'all know, these island mommies, they and daddies, they like to give you, to show love, they give you a big plate of food and just sit there and watch you eat it all, because that's them showing love. For me, that was a little bit too much, and I was used to it, and we had to clean our plate. It weren't no leaving no food, but you didn't like this and pushing the broccoli to the side. You're gonna eat that thing, or you could sit there until next year. Like literally, my grandmother was like that. Okay, so it weren't no leaving nothing on the plate. So you're mentally already accustomed to bad habits of cleaning plate. No, I've learned, even if you use the plate, eat half, because your brain is going to switch off. It's the greediness that's going to end up telling you, you got to clean it up, girl. That's where I was. I was in the clean up position, okay? And by cleaning up my plate, and I look over and my kids will have a little leave over, I'll be like, no, you can't waste no food here. And they're like, well, they're full. Bring it over here. They're raking it in my plate when I know I became the trash can. Okay, I was eating because I didn't want to leave nothing, and I just felt like I was doing the right thing, but for the wrong reasons. Okay, so when it comes to your eating, I already gave you guys a few tips on when your peckishness is kicking in. You're not hungry the majority time, you are dehydrated, and you need to drink water. Start off with half a gallon of water, sparkling water for those that don't like water. They have water that has flavor water now, which is the sparkling one. I enjoy those. They have a variety of different ways that you can get your water intake in. If you can drink a gallon of water a day, including all your little teas and all your little drinks that you normally do, I would definitely highly recommend the more water you drink. If you get to the gallon of water, what it does is it's going to take out all the toxins out of your body, so your body will be able to produce fresh cells. Okay, so detoxing is a great way. Water is the best detox for your body, because you're not only sweating that out, you're also urinating it out. Okay, and that's where you can detox your body, and it can function at a better pace. But another thing I want to tell you, hold on, let me go in here. I Number two is, once I check my eating habits and I got all of that together, I also wanted you all to know that I also started to move. And moving for me was hard. Oh my God, hold on again. $56 lift for 30 miles. I'm going to take it. I leave. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to let you all know 2 to 3 little things that went on with me. Number one, I have 15 minutes with you all, so we can get this through real quick. Number two, I joined the gym. You don't have to join the gym. I told you that yesterday. You can find a way that you can walk around your house, walk outside. I know Sister Elvira has been getting in her steps. Kudos to her, guys. Whoop whoop. 10,000. Here we come. I'm aiming for 2 days out of the week, 10,000 steps, guys. Some days I'm hit and miss. Right now, because I'm getting ready for vacation, I'm not able to get in there. I'm not able to get in there and put the work in, because I can't get to the gym, because I prefer to just work on and then move myself, to better, you know, to gain a little shmoney. Okay, that I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody going on vacation broke, so you need a little extra shmoney, and that's what I'm doing now. So for me, when it comes to the gym this week until I get back, I may not be on the board with you guys of 10,000 steps, but I will jump back on board with you guys as soon as I get in. Once I get to my island, I'll be able to go up and down those hills and get my 10,000 steps in. So I'll be chiming in. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the internet is right. So that's the second thing. Or if you join a gym, get a little group buddies. I know back then, Sister Elvira, we used to get together and we will always keep each other accountable on our 10,000 steps. And let me tell you guys, I lost a lot of weight. But the only thing with that one is that whew, we were doing that like 7 days a week. I ain't doing that no more. Don't even try to ask me for 7 days a week, 10,000 steps. No, I lost weight. I'm not going to lie to you. I lost weight. I was eating whatever I wanted to eat. However, though, that was a lot of stress. So I cut mines down. I need to start from small, start from scratch, and start with, 2,000 steps or 5,000 steps, and then you keep increasing your steps until you get to 10,000 steps. And don't be overzealous like myself, who was doing 10,000 steps every day. And let me tell you, your body is going to be kicking. Okay, so I would suggest you guys, if you're just starting off, start off slowly, aim for 10,000. That's the goal. And you don't have to do it 7 days a week. Pick whatever makes you comfortable and you do that. Mine is 2 days a week. I can get 10,000 steps in. All off days is 5 to 7,000 steps. That's where I basically look for when it comes to my 10,000 steps. Another thing, make sure that you have better eating choices, like snack choices, because that's very important. Pickup location changed. Rerouting. Oh, rerouting. Okay, rerouting. That's very important, guys. When it comes to your snacks. Now, my snacks, I'm gonna give it to you guys right now. My snacks after I work out, I have two boiled eggs, two boiled eggs. I have a handful of nuts, which I showed you guys. Now I started a protein bar as well, which is, I'm gonna show it to you because I found this at Walmart. A peanut butter. Oh my gosh. this peanut butter thingy. It's 20 grams of protein. It's from Bear Bells. Bear Bells is the brand. One of those, that was my lunch. It had 200 and something calories. It had 20 grams of protein. I am full right now. And I drank a lot of water this morning. So right now, while I'm driving, I try not to do too much water. I wait till I get home for it. But it works, guys, because I'm full. Okay, so when I get home, I'm gonna have my normal little meal and everything. But you know what I'm talking about. You have to make better choices. So there are three things that I will advise you guys to do. Feed yourself in smaller portions. It's okay to split your plate in half and eat the other half later. Number three, find yourself a nice little circle of people that you could be accountable to. And number four, make sure that you're getting better snack choices. And by the way, I also have an apple with my two boiled eggs and my handful of whatever nuts you would prefer. I prefer pecans or macadamia nuts because um, they have better fats in there and they're healthier. Or walnuts is good too, but I don't care for walnuts, I'm not gonna lie, but that's the best one, macadamia and walnuts. So once you get that down pat, guys, talk about it, because every Thursday I'm gonna talk about health and fitness and unbigging our backs together. So we on bigging our backs together, and I'm loving this. Let's see what's this. Tell me nothing. Sis! Oh my God! Oh my gosh! I know. But you know what? It's also good that everybody be aware of their scenarios, and that's good. But if somebody do tell you something, make sure that you are respectable. That's a sensitive topics for everybody. And if you're going to say something about somebody and their big back, you just make sure that it's you and them, and you make sure that you start off with something nice and a compliment, and then you let them know, hey, instead of telling them your big back or you're fat, you just say, hey, i'm starting I'm starting to jog or run. Would you like to be my accountability partner? And I think that makes people think differently. It's not so much, it's an indirect, like, hey guy, hey, I know you need to do something. And it's less harsh. But some folks will go on there over the public and be like, oh my God, you so big back, or you so fluffy, and it's offensive. So you don't say it like that, okay? You call them on the phone, or you don't send them no text, no, okay? If you're gonna tell me that I'm a little fluffy, don't be telling me no text with no I'm a little fluffy. You make sure you figure out how you're gonna, and who you got to know who you're talking to too. If you know who you're talking to, then you should know how to accommodate, you know, that conversation. But yeah, make sure that you know who you're talking to and how to direct the conversation so it don't come across as harsh. I like to do one-on-ones, or if I, like, yesterday I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna just say it out here. Somebody's listening, and I'm not indirectly sending it to nobody, but we all I don't want to be out here by myself. I want everybody sweating with me too. My 10,000 steps is out there and I'm by myself. No, I want to see you sweat too. Okay, so thank all of y'all that joining in to this movement of let's keep moving so that we can get our heart rates right. Sister EFP say, I'm back working out and wearing fajas. Yes. Ooh. My little niece said, ooh, she gonna be snatched all over again. Ooh. Yes, I am wearing a fajas too. I got mine off of Amazon, and oh my goodness, I need to show you guys. Probably I should post the link or something on my post so you can really see it for yourself, because that belt, I mean, it's cinching your waist, and it's also sweating that back fat that that I have my three little layers. It haven't melt down, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. My little back fat is melted. Oh, my husband was like, "Ooh, okay, babe, I see you losing weight now." I'm like, "Oh, you hush. I know you know. You know I'm losing something. He know I'm losing something." I had a smoothie for dinner. Yes, that's awesome too. So, and that's another thing too. You could pick the days that you of your three meals. I will prefer you guys to have a good breakfast because you can burn that off throughout the day, a sensible lunch, okay? And then go really light for dinner. So Sister Elvira says she had a smoothie. That's awesome. Sometimes that's all I have is a smoothie. But for me, I go light. I have big breakfast and then I go light when it comes to, oh my gosh, I'm in the wrong spot.
Turn left.
I go light when it comes to lunch because I'm driving the majority of time, and then I'll go heavy around dinner, but then I also, where in the world is this person? I also like to walk a little bit. I'm going in some place, Ohana. I'm also like to walk a little bit, after in the evening, and I sleep late. Um, EFP says she need real accountability partners. Yes. All right, girl. We all do. You need real ones. Two 30 minutes walks. Yes. Oh my God, look at you. Now you're going to get me out there with my little tennis shoes in the evening for real. I was thinking we're going to do morning. Well, let's do it then. Let's do it. Hitting 10K a day. I have I have to. I'm slowly down when I lose 40 pounds. I'll slow down. Yeah, that and that's the attitude. Now, one thing I want you to know, out of your 7 days, make sure that you are resting and you're eating healthy, because what you don't want to do is relapse. A lot of time we start something and we go all full force and we like, yeah, we into this, and all of a sudden, remember, motivation don't stick with you. Okay, that's like the devil. Motivation not gonna stay with you forever, girlfriend. That leaves you. You need discipline. So start your discipline a little bit at a time, and then once you get your discipline down, then everything else come. Because if you don't feel like working out, but you got the discipline right, you're gonna go anyway. But that little motivation, that little excitement, it's gonna be like, yeah, I can do 8 days a week, 8 days a week, and all of a sudden you be like, no. And then you feel disappointed in yourself. But you got this. You can do this. We did it before, remember? When you were all looking like a little snack. Look at you. You can do it, sis. I am proud of you. And I want everybody to jump on board. Let's start to move consistently and let's get our health back. I want to be owning my body. I don't want my body owning me, telling me what I'm going to wear because, it's just flowing over so what I can't wear. No, I don't want my body to do that to me. I want to be in control of me. No longer allowing my body to be in control of me. Okay? And I mean, it probably sound a little cuckoo to you, but girl, let me tell you. Um let me see. She said that's gonna take me 6 months. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, sis. You can do it. Remember, it's a piece of cake. It's all up in here. And put the fork down. You did it before. You know, when you were walking around that stream, I used to be saying, I was like, oh, look at sis, all snatching. But you can do it. I know you can do it. 6 months, focus on 6 months, and everything can happen. She said, I'm at the temple, gonna pray for you. Love you. I love you too. And yes, pray for me and pray that I can put the fork down at the right time. And okay? Put the fork down at the right time. And that's all it's needed. But anyway, guys, I am 2 minutes away from my pickup. And I just want you all to know that it's been a pleasure talking to you guys about health and fitness, about moving. And I just pray that you guys grasp 1 to 2 little things to do differently um for this week to next week. And I'll check in with you again next week. Low miles and high wages, supportive, and I appreciate you. Okay, you just let me know, Brother John. But anyway, guys, I gonna say I bid you good eve. I'm already here at my pickup location in the woods somewhere, and I am coming down with a little something that I need prayer for. Okay, I ain't gonna claim it yet because vacation is next week. But anyway, I bid you good eve to you, babies. Bye bye. Oh my goodness. Bye.